I choose Magdalena Gamayo as national or Gamaba artist because she's national living treasure, another pride of Ilocana from Pinili, Ilocos Norte. A short background of Magdalena Gamayo. Magdalena Gamayo was conferred with the Gawad sa Manlilikan ng Bayan award in 2012 for her excellent contribution to the cultural heritage of the country as a master textile weaver. She became best known for weaving the Sinan Sabong since it is the most challenging pattern among the four, which is Binakol, Kusikus, Inuritan, and Sinan Sabong. Known artwork of Magdalena Gamayo, Inabel, Maanpalagto, Sinansabong, Kusikus, and Inuritan. Her famous artwork is Sinansabong. It's a master weaver of the Inabel of cloth, the historical cotton fabric bartered in the classic Ilocano epic Biag ni Lamang. As seen in Gamayo's artwork, the type of subject she has is non-representation since you can't determine easily its subject, and for kind of subject is commissioned work. Since it's a craft, the artists are hired by employers as well, and you can use it as interior design or architect's design at home. Weaving suits for fine art medium since it distinguishes fine art from commercial artworks produced for business or decorative art or applied art such as ceramics, and weaving it which also serves some practical functions. As the slide shows, I just add the artist and artisan's medium and technique. Elements of art used in Magdalena Gamayo's artwork are shape, form, value, texture, color. Since it's a weaving, so it has only two types of principle of design used. It's pattern and rhythm. In evaluating art, it has four steps: description, analysis, interpretation, and judgment. In the next slide, I attach my video answering those steps.
I choose Magdalena Gamayo because of her skills, and it caught my attention because she has also taught herself to recreate designs, which is a valuable skill, particularly when she can only see the design but does not have a sample of how it is done. And Magdalena was 16 when she started studying how to knit with the help of her aunt. And she did not formally study the subject of this traditional art. Instead, she just observed her aunts and even mimic the patterns made. As for subjects of Magdalena's works, as what you see, you cannot really determine the subject, but it catches my attention how the Binakol and Inuritan, which is the geometric design, and Kusikus, orange-like spiral forms, and Sinansabong flowers, it's like our most finer Inabel, and her blankets have a very high and thread count, and her designs are the most intricate and sometimes can take up to 5 colors. And there are 5 elements of art existing in Magdalena's works. There are shape, texture, color, form, and value. In Magdalena Gamayo's artworks, they use abel, which is the traditional woven product of Vigan and Ilocos region. The abel cloth is known for being a strong and colorful material, and the work organized by the abel is made from yarns of cotton or sagot that are sourced from the many lands in northern Luzon that are dedicated to the growth of this plant. After the cotton is harvested, it is prepared into yarns and dyed. The different colored threads are then arranged in the wood handloom to create varied and unique designs. The process is intricate and labor-intensive since it's a human labor, so weavers must master synchronizing the movements of their hands and feet, properly use the wooden handloom. The work organized started by preparing abel, which is the traditional woven product of Vigan and the Ilocos region. The abel cloth is known for being a strong and colorful material. The abel is made from yarns of cotton or sagut that are sourced from the many lands in northern Luzon that are dedicated to the growth of this plant. And after the cotton is harvested, it is prepared into yarns and dyed. The different colors threads are then
arranged in a wooden handloom to create varied and unique designs. The process is intricate and labor intensive since it is human labor. So weavers must master synchronizing the movement of their hands and feet to properly use the wooden handloom. So the principles of design used in Gamayos art are pattern and rhythm. Since the pattern is the repetition of specific visual elements, such as the unit of shape or form, or the flowers for Sinansabong, which is the famous artwork of Magdalena Gamayos. And for rhythm, as the same with the pattern, it's a regular repetition or alternation in elements to create cohesiveness and interest. So the method and technique used by Magdalena in her artworks is making sure that the right color threads are spaced evenly and keeping an accurate count in every artwork she has. And the beauty of her designs lies in how delicate the patterns are, and yet how uniform the weave is. Magdalena's callous hands breathe light into her work, and her unique products are a testament that how machines can never hope to equal human art.
The artist or Magdalena express certain emotions and ideas in the artwork by choosing the right color, because I believe that color symbolizes a lot of emotions and or messages, and I think choosing right colors or combination of colors has a big impact of the outcome of an artwork.
For me, the message of the art is to reserve our culture, and traditional weaving is part of our culture. And Magdalena Magdalena Gamayos proves that age doesn't age doesn't stop you in creating art. Like, she's now 98, but though she started at a young age, she was 16 when she started knitting or weaving, but now she's 98 and still fighting and still giving her best, giving her 100 best to create and to reserve our traditional or culture. The artist's background influences the creation of the art because all artwork has a context. Art is a concept of artist. It has circumstances, thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and understandings which method in which it was made, and in a sense that out of which it was created. I think the message makes the artwork successful, since the audience it depends on the audience or the viewer if they relate to the artwork, or it makes us appreciate the art when we relate or when we attach to the message of the artwork.
Magdalena Gamayos artwork serves both aesthetic and utilitarian purpose, since like for aesthetic it's plain beauty and we appreciate it, like we can use it as a display or you can use it as a decorations, but is it also used in utilitarian purpose, like you can like it's for practical functions like blankets, masks, and depends on how you use it. It depends on how you choose to use it or appreciate it.